I didn't get it at first, but now I know that something's going on outside. Why else would they put two people into a cell with only one bed? I think I know what's coming next. A close questioning, quick trial, and a speedy ride to the clink. When the detective came, I thought he came because of me, but I was wrong. He squeezed the poor wretch so much that he almost shit his pants. I bet he's never been in prison before. Maybe I could get some information from him too. I'd really like to know what's going on here.
Jo, je to divný. My jako vykradem panský dům, jo, málem přitom zemře ten dědek tam. A detektiv se jako zajímá o nějakýho tiskaře? To je jako podezřelý.
My arse hurts after the long hours of sitting. Anything would be better than this endless waiting.
Je to hrozný místo. Jenomže po převezení do věznice to nebude o nic lepší. A kdo ví, jestli náhodou nás nepošlou rovnou na šibenici.
Pity I don't have a file with me.
Jediný pohled na svobodu vede tamhle přes to okno.
Nice view, but I'm already pretty bored with it. What luxury. Once they sent me to a normal prison, I'll have to get by on a bucket.
Ani tohle není nic moc.
I don't need it right now.
Nebudeme si to moc dopodrobna prohlížet. Ale koukám, že tady v rohu vede nějaký potrubí.
Maybe I could pull them out of the wall and make a gun. You never know what might happen in prison.
Jo, už takhle nám sem šoupli toho tiskaře. A to je tu jenom jedno lůžko. Možná přijde někdo další, hodí sem ještě víc vězňů a pak se bude muset o to lůžko porvat. Kdo bude mít právo spát? A bylo by dobrý mít nějaký pádný argument po kapsách.
Oh, no way. It won't move.
Žádná šance. To neurvem.
I really don't understand why there's only one pallet for the two of us. My arse hurts. I have to do a bit of moving.
Jo, asi bude muset spát na směny.
As they imprisoned him, he tried to look like the tough guy, but it seems he already realized where he is. I guess he's pretty scared.
Vypadá to na jeho první pobyt za mřížema. No, to bychom mu klidně mohli dát spoustu zkušeností. Hodíme řeč.
Hey pal, what did you do that there's such interest in you? I robbed a house, almost killed an old man, and nobody gives a damn about me.
Mind your own business. I won't be staying long.
Yeah, everybody thinks that, but they mostly end up in the clink.
You know nothing. I just print the papers, that's all. So let me be.
I see you're a working man. Sorry I disturbed you, printer. Under questioning, he didn't tell everything immediately.
Jo, tak tebe plánujou propustit, jo. To tady asi říká každý, ne?
He wouldn't have spoken on his own accord. The policeman who questioned him must have blackmailed him somehow.
Jo, ten Polda. To byl pěkný mizera. Musel ho nějak zmáčknout, to je jasný.
The lock is on the other side, so escape through the door is impossible. Officer, when will we get something to eat?
Stop your noise.
We're not making noise, we're hungry.
You have to wait.
So do you happen to have something to read at least, to kill the time?
Where do you think you are? This is a prison. You should get used to it.
Officer, I'm innocent. I'll be released tomorrow, for sure. And I can't bear being in a place like this.
All right, here you are. But keep quiet, otherwise I'll clamp down on you.
Thank you.
No vida, hele, díkec. Noviny, to se hodí.
You have to have a way with guards. I won't bother him now.
Jo. Je dobrý mít s dozorcema jako dobrý vztahy. A taky by se mohl vlízt a normálně nás zbouchat, to bych nechtěl. No, možná bychom mu ty noviny mohli taky vrátit.
I don't want to give it back to him. It could be useful if I came down with diarrhea and the toilet paper runs out.
Jo, a když vidím tamhle tu ruličku, může se to stát. Místo toho se radši podíváme, co tam píšou.
They're old, but it doesn't matter. What? Brutal murder? What are the police concealing about Mad William's funeral? Why was the tomb door broken? What kind of a beast would tear the gravedigger's body? Damn. It was at the same cemetery where I met Brian.
No jo. Tak moment. Ale možná, že právě to zajímalo toho detektiva. Měli bychom to ukázat tomu tiskaři.
You said you're a newspaper print worker, and I happen to have this copy of the local rag. There's a really interesting article here.
You can read?
Look, am I right or not? You're here because of the article.
Yeah? And what?
It's very well written. Is it true about the beast?
Sure it is. Every single word. The public has to know what's going on, although the police are blind.
Yeah, you're right. And when did it happen? 2 nights ago?
The date's there.
I was at the cemetery that night. It must have happened right after I left.
You should be glad you're here. These bars might stop him.
Who?
The white beast, who else? He's hungry as hell. If you were there, he knows it, and he's gonna get you. He'll sniff you out, trust me.
Not me.
Really? The old police force is on alert, and the detective who was here doesn't leave the site either. Nobody can stop the white beast, trust me.
That's why nobody's questioning me. The police have other worries right now. Okay then. But how can I use the situation to my advantage? I was there that night, and I know something the police have no idea about. Maybe I could negotiate a shorter sentence with them. Now I just have to find out the detective's name.
Jo, to by možná šlo. My přece víme alespoň částečně, co se tam vlastně tu noc odehrávalo. A že by nás tady ten chlap, ten šáhlej William našel. Hele, tiskaři, to si zkoušej na svoje čtenáře. Ale ne na mě. Jak se ten detektiv jmenoval?
Hey, what's the name of the detective who questioned you? The one who's investigating the case?
I don't know, actually. He's new, but he didn't tell me his name, or I missed it.
Oh, I see. Thanks.
Jenovej, no aspoň něco.
I can't think of anything I could ask about now.
Možná bychom mu ty noviny mohli dát.
Why should I give it to him? He can get his own. Nobody ever gave anything to me.
Jo, to je pravda. Jsou naše, tak si je necháme, to se ví.
I need to talk to the detective. But how am I supposed to tell the officer who to call? When I don't even know his name.
No jo, to je těžký potom. Zkusíme nějak poukázat jako na ten článek.
Excuse me, officer.
What is it this time?
In the newspaper, there's an article about what happened at the cemetery. I need to talk to the detective who's working on this case, but I don't know his name.
That's probably Detective Briscol. Why do you want to talk to him?
Don't get me wrong, officer, but this is confidential. I'll only tell him.
That's not possible. I have to consider the matter first.
I won't tell you anything. And I guess the detective won't be happy to find out that you held back important information.
Oh, I'll call him. He's not here. I left him a message.
Pity.
You should be glad I have such goodwill. Now, be on with you.
I don't trust these kind of messages. I can't even be sure he really looked for the detective. I need to make sure Briscol knows about it.
Jo, protože co když nás jenom odbil a ve skutečnosti nebyl nikde. Žádný vzkaz, nic takového. Ale cože to říkal ten tiskář?
I think he'll be released soon anyway. They don't have enough space. Maybe I could exploit that.
Jo no, totiž jestliže ho pustí, tak on by potom mohl toho detektiva nějak vyhledat a dát mu vědět.
Look, could you do me a favor?
Maybe.
Look, I'm sure they'll let you out tomorrow. Go find Detective Briscol. I have to talk to him.
I think you're making a mistake by getting involved.
I thought you said the public must know the truth. This is the first time in my life the truth can help me achieve something, so I don't want to miss it. Do you understand?
As you wish, but I warned you.
That's it. I can't do anything more than that. I'll catch a quick nap while I'm waiting to see how this turns out. In the evening, they took the printer away and he didn't come back. He's my only chance now. It's only my second night here, but I already hate this place. I'll go mad if I don't get out soon. Damn. What if the printer didn't lie? That nonsense. I'm going crazy because of the long wait.
To jsou ale divný zvuky. Na jednu stranu jsem celkem rád, že mezi náma a světem tam venku jsou tyhle tlustý zdi. A hromada policajtů. Tedy aspoň doufám.
The lock is on the other side, so escape through the door is impossible. Hey! Can anybody hear me? Open the door!
Why are you shouting?
Officer, thank God.
Don't you know what time it is? Midnight. Lie down and sleep.
I have to talk to the detective. It's important.
Briscol shut himself in his office an hour ago. He doesn't want to talk to anyone. I wouldn't be surprised if he shot himself after what's happened. You're not going to disturb him right now, is that clear?
Yeah, but by then it might be too late.
Tomorrow is another day. Now lie down and sleep or you'll feel my truncheon.
They let me die just like that. I wish they'd all shoot themselves dead. I hate policemen.
Briscol, že má v plánu se zastřelit? Hele, ale to nám potom už nepomůže. Krucinál. Co se mohlo stát?
If he really comes for me, I'll have nowhere to hide in here.
Není šance. No ale nemůžeme nic dělat. Jenom si lehnout a spát.
Nobody cares about me. I'll just lie down. Who'll care if the bastard devours me? I hope it'll be really bloody, so everyone will vomit when they see my remains. Maybe there'll be someone feeling sorry for me, but I don't give a damn.
Get up. Somebody wants to talk to you.
Who is it?
Never you mind. I have to take you to interrogation. You'll get handcuffs, so don't try to do anything stupid.
I don't understand it either, Chief Inspector. It all happened so quickly. No, I am all right. I only have a bump on my head. But I don't think the journalist did it. I know how it looks, but if he'd done it, he wouldn't have let me live. Yes, I understand. I'll find him. You can count on that. He must explain many things that could help us. I'm aware of that, and therefore I'm not going to disappoint you, sir. Right now, I'm going to question another witness. A man named Timothy Moor. I'll keep you well informed, sir. To put it in your own words, you won't have to read it in the newspapers. Goodbye. Enter.
Prisoner Timothy Moor at your command, sir.
Send him here. Take his handcuffs off and wait at the door. Please, sit down.
I'd prefer to stand if you don't mind. You know, I've been sitting for quite a long time now.
All right, as you wish. I'm not going to waste my time. So, what did you want to tell me?
Well, first of all, I'd like to know whether we can make a deal.
I don't negotiate with people like you.
Maybe not under normal circumstances, but now you don't have any other option. So, if the information I have will help you, I want a shorter sentence.
Is that what you want? All right. I promise I'll put in a good word for you with the judge. I can't promise anything more.
Okay, I'll trust you. I'll tell you exactly how everything happened. You'll learn why I went to the cemetery that night and what I saw there.
What a nice fairy tale. Can you prove it somehow?
My friend Brian is imprisoned here too. Ask him about Adieu Jack. He knows where you should look for him.
So you think that this Jack is behind all this? Why is he called Adieu?
I have no idea, but he was there with his gang. I'd heard him in the pub before, and then Brian and I ran away from him. I dragged the bench to the wall so I could climb over it.
Ah, that bench. That makes sense. May I see your shoes? Extraordinary. Your soles match one of my plaster casts. So you really were there?
I'm not lying, Detective. I'm really telling you the truth. I swear on my life.
All right. I will try to find this Jack. You can go back to your cell now.
Don't forget what you promised me.
Officer, escort the prisoner back to his cell. I don't need him anymore. Get up. I need to talk to you.
Do you want me to have a heart attack, Detective?
Calm down. We have Adieu, Jack. Your accomplice cooperates with us willingly, too, but we now need a favor from both of you.
Go on.
Jack doesn't want to speak. We can't get a single word out of him. I want you to find out what happened at the cemetery after you ran away.
And how should I do that? Did you see the size of him?
Your transport to the prison will be here in an hour. You will all be together. You, Brian, and Jack. You will share the cell, so you'll have plenty of time to make him trust you. I'll come to see you tomorrow, around noon. By that time, you should already know something.
Hopefully. But do you really think we should go out in this weather?
Yes, I do. And don't you dare do anything stupid. My entire career rests on you. I have no other choice. But as a reward, I can help to reduce your sentence. That is the only thing I can offer.
I accept, Detective.
They'll be here in an hour, so get ready. Enter. What do you want?
Bad news, sir. The prisoner's transport didn't arrive at the prison. We sent the patrol to find it, but they only found an empty coach. The prisoners have escaped.
What? When did it happen? How come I didn't know anything about this?
Chief Inspector Powell ordered so, sir. And one more thing, sir. The coachman and the guards were killed. They were strangled.
No, that cannot be true. So he already knows.
He will call you. I was instructed to tell you so that you can be ready for it, sir.
Thank you, officer. You can go now. So now it's all over. This is the end of my career.
It was horrible. 2 people had to die so that we could be free. I still can't get it out of my mind. Jack pretended to be in pain so the coachman stopped the coach. He killed him with his bare hands. I have no idea how he did it. After that, he took us to a place where we drank all night. At least I think so. I have a terrible headache, and I'm stiff. And the worst thing is that I don't have the slightest idea where I am.
Teda dostat se na svobodu, ale takovým způsobem. A pak se totálně zbourat. Co se to stalo?
What is it now? Damn, this isn't funny.
Help! Shh, I'm trying to think.
Brian, what's up?
You can see it, can't you? Jack fooled us. He got us drunk and tied us up. It was hardly a difficult job.
But why did he do that?
I don't know, but if he comes back, I'll kill him, I promise.
Nejspíš nás chce zlikvidovat. Jako nepohodlní svědky. Protože my vlastně víme, kdo ty lidi zabil, kočího a dozorce. Nemůžeme se ani pořádně hnout. Tohleto místo vypadá to jako nějaký divadlo.
We'll get out of this. Brian will come up with a plan. Brian, how long have you been away?
I'm not sure. I have a terrible headache.
Have you figured something out?
Yeah. Move your legs slowly and pass me a candlestick.
What candlestick?
It's right next to your leg, idiot. Just do as I say and we'll get out of here. So move.
Jo, ty myslíš, tamhle ten svícen.
I can't see it, but if Brian says it's there, then it's definitely there.
Jenomže my se nemůžeme hnout a nevidíme na něj. A u sebe máme akorát, no, aha, to je trošku takový zvláštní. Ale máme naše nohy.
I won't be able to get up on my legs as long as I'm tied up.
Taky máme naše ruce.
Jack is a professional. He tied me really tight.
A rovněž máme naši hlavu. To je docela důležitá.
I have to calm down. Screaming won't help me.
No a my teďka máme možnost to jakoby používat, jako předměty z inventáře. Jo, jenomže na ten svícen tamhle vzadu nedosáhneme. Možná bychom ho ale mohli nějak přitáhnout nohama. Ale ne.
Damn! What? You screwed up. I can't reach it now.
It wasn't my fault.
Be quiet, somebody's coming. You bloody bastard.
Shut up! You shouldn't have set the police against me. And you shouldn't have been snooping around at the cemetery. Don't think I don't know about it.
You bastard. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to introduce you to somebody. He's called the Night Rider, and he doesn't like squealers, just like I don't either.
Stop your rambling and inject them. I want to see what it's going to do to them.
Shouldn't I rather kill him?
No.
As you wish.
Adieu, don't be stupid. We can talk about this. Just throw the needle away.
What have you done to him, you bastard? I'll kill you. Do you hear me?
You won't kill anybody. Go to hell.
Nice performance, adieu. It was quick, just as I like it. Now, take them someplace far away. To Gallows Hill, for instance, and bury them there.
Why so awkward? We can throw them in a canal.
No, there are policemen around the canal. They've already found the doctor. As I told you, you'll bury them under the gallows. They don't deserve anything else. And very deep. Understood?
Damn, I can't see anything. Open the thing. I don't want to end like this. You have to calm down, Tim. Just think. I'm in a coffin, that's for sure. So what'll I do now? Jesus, how shall I calm down? I just want to get out.
To snad ne, je tu strašná tma. Je tu hrozný těsno. A nevidím vůbec na nic. Je tu ale něco měkkýho.
It's all around. Is this some kind of a coffin lining or something? It absorbs sound so nobody can hear me shouting. You won't break your fist through it. You're no boxer, Tim. You have to think harder.
Pořád máme naše nohy, ruce a hlavu.
I'm not tied up anymore. At least a small improvement.
To je dobře. Musel nás rozvázat, když nás dával do rakve.
I'm not tied up anymore. At least a small improvement. Hey! 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 Nobody can hear me. The coffin padding absorbs the sound.
Krucinál, co budeme dělat? Naší jedinou šancí je nějak se dostat ven. Jinak tady umřem.
If fists can't break it, nails will do. Ah, it's gone. But so are my nails. Ah, it hurts like hell.
Zatraceně. Ale to polstrování je dole. Je tam nějaký dřevo.
If there's a yard of earth above me, then it's over. You won't break your fist through it. You're no boxer, Tim. You have to think harder.
Ne, rukou to neprorazíme. Možná nohou.
It won't move, but I won't give up. Not yet.
Kruci. Tak zkusíme to přeci jenom tou rukou.
You won't break your fist through it. You're no boxer, Tim. You have to think harder.
Ne, je to marný. Nejsme tak ostrý, abychom dokázali prorazit to dřevo rukou.
Hey, hey! Hey!
What the hell was that?
Vypadá to, že Jacka to vyděsilo. Asi nečekal, že se probereme. Musíme to zkusit vykopnout ještě jednou.
It's getting loose.
To bylo jen tak.
I'm not going anywhere without Brian.
No jo, to je pravda, přece nepůjdeme teď pryč. Někde tady musí být Brian. Je tam nějaká brašna.
I don't have time now. I have to find Brian.
Jo, to počká. Moment, tohle byl náš hrob. A Jackovi zbývalo nás zaházet. To znamená, že Briana už pohřbil.
Oh God, this must be Brian. He's choking, damn it. It'll take ages to dig him out with my bare hands.
Je tu lopata.
I have to hurry. It's not too late.
Tak ale rychle, než bude pozdě.
He must have woken up just like me. He tried to get out but failed. I should be lying there, not him. If only I was faster. If only I did something back there in the damn theatre. I can't leave him here just like that. I'll go and find a priest. I'm sure Brian would wish it so.
Ale ne. Náš jedinej kámoš. Takovou smůlu měl. Kdyby ho Jack nezačal pohřbívat jako prvního, tak by se možná dostal ven on. Namísto nás.
Forgive me, my friend. It shouldn't have ended like this. I swear on your grave that adieu Jack will pay for this.
Jo, za tohle nám zaplatí. Vypadá to, že Adie tu nechal svoji brašnu.
Adieu might come back for it, but I strongly doubt he will. Adieu smokes too much. He wraps his cigarettes in the theatre leaflet. If it's from the abandoned theatre, then it might be a clue. The leaflet isn't complete. I need to ask one of the locals. I'll never find the theatre by myself.
Vypadá to, že to divadlo bude jeho úkryt. Tam bychom ho mohli najít. Ale jak se tam dostat? Musíme zjistit, kde leží. Nevypadá to, že by se Ady ještě někdy vrátil sem. Když jsme se začali hrabat ven z hrobu, dost ho to vyděsilo, ani se nedivím. Tohle místo je děsivý samo o sobě.
I can't tell where exactly the theatre is. One of the locals might know.
Jo, zkusíme se poptat. Máme nějaký hnízdo.
I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. Finding an egg would be splendid.
Tak si dáme vejce.
One stinking egg. What good luck.
To vejce už pěkně smrdí.
I can't imagine a smellier bomb than this one.
Krucinál. Možná, že až takovej hlad ještě nemáme. No nic. Musíme najít pro Briana. Prostě to jediné, co pro něj můžeme udělat, je, že najdeme kněze, aby...
I'll go and find a priest. That's the last thing I can do for my friend.
Jo. Tak tohle je ono, šibeniční vrch. No jo, nad městem tak nějak stranou. Není se čemu divit. Jediný místo, kam bychom mohli zajít, je právě ke kostelu. Jediný kostel, který tady známe. To znamená, že je to právě ten kostel.
I know this place. I'll try to find the priest.
Zvláštní. Dnes v noci je normálně otevřená brána. No, tak půjdeme dovnitř. Mohli bychom se projít po hřbitově.
We'd go there in such weather.
No, radši ne.
We'd go there in such weather.
Ne, raději nepůjdeme nikam. Tohle místo je děsivý. Podobně jako tam nahoře na kopci. Radši zajdeme rovnou do kostela. No jo, máš to tady celkem pěkný. Tady by se dalo ukrejt.
When I was a kid, I used to believe it was somehow enchanted. Even today I still don't know what to think about it.
Těžko říct. Vypadá to jenom jako taková vodička.
I'm not sure what to do with it. I used to go to churches only to steal. I won't try anything as long as the priest's here.
No ale ty prachy tamhle by se hodily. Konec konců, tomu kostelu se to dává na chudý a tak, ne? No a my jsme přece chudí.
I won't try anything as long as the priest's here.
Jo. Ten kněz asi by si toho všimnul.
He doesn't take his eyes off the donation box.
Ten se taky těší, až to otevře, co? A strčí si peníze do kapsy.
Good evening.
Perhaps you did not notice, young man, but it is too late. Our doors are closed.
But I need something. It's urgent.
Try again tomorrow.
A friend of mine died today, and I would like to arrange at least a slightly normal funeral for him. Could you come with me?
What? Now, in the middle of the night? Where?
It's not far from the town. He's in a pit under the gallows.
But it is pure nonsense. What are you thinking? This is not the way funerals are arranged. And furthermore, under the gallows is not sanctified. Only murderers and suicides lie up there.
He wasn't a suicide. He was a decent man who never harmed anybody. He didn't deserve such an indignant end.
It is not possible. I am sorry. It is too late.
It's never too late for a good deed.
I am not a fool. I am not going anywhere with you. Do you understand?
I swear I don't want anything else. Just the funeral.
As I already said, if you need help, I can arrange it, but not this way. Bring the body. We will complete all the necessary forms and then we shall see.
Can we do something else? Give me something I can put in his coffin. A crucifix or something. I don't want him to end up in a hole just like a dog.
This is insane. I am seriously considering calling the police.
That's not necessary. Just forget I was ever here.
Zatraceně. A to si říkáte kněz?
Stubborn old man. I have to manage without him.
Zatracený dědek. Tady se stane taková nespravedlnost. Takovej dobrý člověk umře. A místo toho, aby šel tam s námi a dal mu to poslední pomazání a tyhle ty věci, co normálně jako dělají, tak ještě vyhrožuje, že na nás zavolá policii. Neuvěřitelný. Možná bychom to nějak mohli zařídit sami, kdyby ten zmetek tady nebyl. Ale třeba bychom ho mohli nějak odlákat. Dáme ta svěcená voda. Kdyby se náhodou zkazila, to by bylo jako špatný znamení, že jo?
I'll improve it a bit. Me and Brian used to do this to distract the priest's attention while we were robbing the donation box. Good old days. Oh God, what an awful stench.
A to je teda síla.
Oh God,
Jo.
what an awful stench.
Tak tomuhle říkáš svěcená voda, dětku? Co jsi tam dal?
Perhaps I did not express myself clearly. Could you leave, please?
Just calm down, okay? God, this place stinks like a sewer. When was the last time you changed the holy water?
What are you talking about?
You can't smell it? The holy water's spoiled. It's almost impossible to breathe in here.
It is not possible. What a stench! And I didn't notice it before. I must get rid of it immediately.
Just go. I'll keep an eye on the place.
Jo, hlavně na sebe nespěchej. No vlastně nevypadá to, že by spěchal. Co pak to tady má? Tak co pak to tu máme? Vydá nějaká kasička.
It's strange. I don't even feel like stealing money.
Jo, potom, co se stalo? Nějak ani prostě netoužíme potom si přilepšit. Ale je tu růženec.
It's definitely something blessed. It might come in handy. If I died, Brian would do anything he could to make sure that I had peace. I'll take this thing and put it in his coffin. It's the least I can do.
Tak, nikdo nás neviděl a to je dobře. A Brianovi to pomůže na onom světě.
As I didn't manage to find a priest, Brian must put up with this.
Vrátíme se zpátky na šibeniční vrch. Tahle noc není zrovna jako dělaná na procházky. Opravdu ne. Ale my se tam musíme vrátit. Tak, Briane, a odpočívej navždy.
Goodbye, my friend. I'll miss you like hell.
Tak, a je to. Víte, kdybychom znali nějakou modlitbu, tak by se teď možná hodila, ale obávám se, že si na nic nevzpomeneme. Ale rozhodně se musíme pomstít. Tohle nenecháme jenom tak. Jenomže kdo by nám asi tak mohl poradit, kde najít to divadlo? No jo. Teda, vyvolává to normálně vzpomínky být zase tady. Tady na tom místě, kde to všechno začalo. Dneska v noci to tady vypadá dost strašidelně. Takže doufám, že Emily bude doma.
Go away, or I'll release the dog.
Emily, you have no dog.
Who's there?
The poor chap to whom you provided clothes and who then ran to the pub. Are you still angry?
Oh my God, Tim. Wait a second, I'll open the door.
What a surprise. I thought I'd never see you again.
Hi, Emily. I'm sorry I couldn't come earlier.
You were arrested, I know.
What a smart girl you are.
Sure I am.
So you're not angry anymore?
No. I know the girl who's working at the Salted Cheek. I heard you helped her, and I'm very grateful for that.
How grateful?
You can stay here if you want, but don't expect anything more from me.
You haven't changed at all, Emily. But thanks for letting me stay at least. You're a fantastic girl.
No hele, zrovna teďka se nám místo na úkryt docela hodí. Totiž jsme v podstatě uprchlej vězeň, že jo? I když my se musíme vrátit a musíme najít Adie Jacka a možná by nám v tom právě mohla pomoct.
There's definitely something about that girl. When I see her, I realize something has changed. I have changed.
Jo, jsme nějaký jako jiný než tehda. Divný, uběhlo jenom pár dnů, ale tolik se toho stalo a... No nic, není tu nic, co bychom mohli prozkoumat, nemůžeme ani na půdu, ale potřebujeme poradit.
Emily, do you remember my pal? I was supposed to meet him in a pub.
Not really. What was his name?
Brian. Unfortunately, he's dead.
Oh, Tim, I'm really sorry.
Me too. Listen, Emily, I want to find his murderer. But all I have is this. Do you happen to know where this theatre is? It's been closed for a couple of years.
Don't be a fool, Tim. Leave it up to the police.
No, I can't. Will you help me?
All right, then. I know where it is. You'll have to go to the main square. Then head north. It'll lead you to where you need to go. You can't miss it. It's the oldest building in the district. Nobody goes there.
Thank you, Emily. For me as well as for Brian.
Just promise me you won't screw up, Tim.
I've finished with screw-ups. I promise.
Jo, hele, neboj, my si dáme jako pozor. Ale už musíme jít. Takže severně od hlavního náměstí, jasně. Tak jo, Jacku, teď něco zažiješ. Jak se zdá, tak hlavní náměstí bude asi někde tady. No, a tady máme to divadlo. Jdeme tam.
Blast, somebody got ahead of me. I have to follow him quickly. Where's he gone to? My God, isn't that the bastard who beat me up in the pub? Yeah, it's him. He was surprised from behind. Enjoy the eternal dreams.
Teda tady se dějou věci. Ady je tam na jevišti, je tuhej. A ten jeho kámoš, co nás zbouchal, taky. No, nemůžu říct, že bych je litoval. Ale kdo to byl? Ten chlap? Počkat. To byl ten noční jezdec. Ten, co se s ním tady Jack paktoval.
Everybody who was at the cemetery that night is dead. I'm the only one left, but nobody knows I'm still alive.
Přesně tak. Vypadá to. A asi to tak bude. Jakoby noční jezdec zabíjel svědky, co byli tu noc na hřbitově. Úplně všechny. Hrobníka, tyhle ty dva, potom taky nás s Brianem. No jasně.
He has nothing that could be useful.
Není tu nic, co bychom mohli prozkoumat. Musíme jít dál, musíme ho dohnat.
Damn, he must have had a hidden boat. I'll go ahead and see how far I can get by foot.
Vede to někam dál, hluboko do kanálu.
For a long time I was guided by the light he probably had fastened on his boat. After it got lost in the distance, I wanted to give up. Yet I went on. Almost mad with fear, I was blindly running about, but I kept going as far as I could. I can't go any further. Damn. I'll go back. This is useless.
Tady to ale vypadá. Je to celá síť kanálů. Nejspíš vedou pod celým městem. Je to tu jako nějaký bludiště. Možná, že právě tady se noční jezdec běžně ukrývá. Ale jak ho tady najít?
Oh, it's dividing into 3 tunnels. There are too many escape routes.
Jo, to není dobrý. Tady asi nic nevykoumáme.
This is the end. I have to go back.
Vrátíme se.
He has something in his hand. Maybe it belonged to the Night Rider.
Jo. Něco má v ruce.
Pity Brian can't see it. He would laugh. I spit on you, adieu. You were a bloody bastard.
Jo, patří ti to. Skončil jsi jako špinavý pes. Přesně tak, jak jsi zasloužil. Ale něco má v ruce.
Jack must have ripped it off the bastard's face, but it didn't help him anyway. That serves him right.
Jasně. Noční jezdec, když tady byl, když se ještě domlouvali a potom nás uspali, tak měl částečně zakrytou tvář nějakým hadrem. To musí být ten šátek.
At last, Mr. Moore. Are you surprised to see me?
Oh, damn.
I'm not going to arrest you, Mr. Moore. I could have done that back there in the church. You aren't careful enough.
So, what do you want from me?
I've come to settle the debt.
I don't owe you anything.
Yes, you do. We made a deal, but you betrayed me. You escaped and murdered. You don't belong in jail, Mr. Moore. You'll end up on the gallows.
Jack did it. We couldn't do anything.
Stop the lies. Are you going to tell me the old man's death was also Jack's work? You killed him just because he woke up while you were robbing his vault. You're nothing but a murderer to me.
Wait a minute, this must be a mistake. The old man was alive. I promise.
This is going nowhere. We'll leave it for now.
What are you going to do?
I thought I could simply shoot your kneecaps and leave. Where's your friend?
Brian's dead. I was chasing Jack to avenge his death.
And you succeeded, as I can see.
No, I didn't do that.
Still the same song.
Jack tricked us. He got us drunk, then he tied us up and then brought some stranger in. He called himself the Night Rider or something like that. He told Jack to get rid of us, and from that point on, I can't remember anything. I woke up in a coffin. Brian wasn't so lucky.
I've never heard of any Night Rider.
I don't give a damn, do you understand? I just want to find the bastard and slug it out with him. If you really want to put me back in jail, then you'd be better shooting me dead.
Just to make it clear, Mr. Moore, first of all, I'm not a policeman any longer. And another point, we probably have a common enemy. I wouldn't do such a thing under normal circumstances, and yes, I would kill you, but things have changed. If you want to find that person, I might help you. Think about it. Now get out. The police officers will be here shortly.
I don't trust you. They're waiting for me outside.
There are only the two of us here. Now go. We'll meet in the church, and we can discuss the rest later.
You're crazy.
Yes, I am. I've come here to kill you, but I am offering you an alliance instead. I must have gone mad.
Takže v kostele. Nevím, jestli je dobrý nápad tomu detektivovi věřit a jít tam, ale asi nemáme na výběr.
It's not a safe place anymore.
Každopádně zpátky do divadla už nejdem ani za nic. Tak pojďme na hřbitov. Taky máme ten šátek.
Jack stole it from his murderer. Unlike Brian, he had the chance to fight till the end. I must have gone crazy, ganging up with a policeman. I should slip away before it's too late.
Did anybody follow you, Mr. Moore?
I don't think so.
So you see, I keep my word. Not the police nor anybody else knows that you are here.
Okay, so let's presume that's true. What do you want from me?
Because of you, I have been suspended and will stand trial. Yet, unlike you, I am not facing the death penalty.
Look, I don't negotiate with police. I can handle my own problems.
I think your only chance is to disappear. What would you say to a voyage and starting a new life in America? I can arrange it so you won't have to travel as a stowaway.
You'll get a ticket for me?
Only on the condition that you help me solve my problem.
Sounds fair. But how can I be sure you're not playing tricks?
To be honest, Mr. Moore, I'd be delighted never to set eyes on you again. On the other side of the ocean, you can do whatever you want. It won't be my problem. To put it bluntly, I'll get rid of you faster this way than if I put you on trial and waited for your execution.
Fine. But let me make one thing clear. I'm not some sort of police dog.
And I am not a policeman anymore.
OK. Normálně bychom se s Poldama nepaktovali, ale jak je vidno, tak on už asi vážně není u policie. Nějak se mu to rozsypalo. Akorát nevím, jestli je to dobře nebo špatně. Tak jo, zkusíme se nějak dohodnout.
No matter what he says, people like him never change. I have to be careful so he won't trip me.
Jo, na tom asi něco bude. Totiž kdyby se mu podařilo ten případ přeci jenom vyřešit, tak dost možná ho zpátky vezmou do policejního sboru a tak. A na to, jako takovou třešničku na dortu, by mohl taky chytit nás. Vrátit nejenom zločince zodpovědného za všechny ty vraždy, ale taky uprchlýho trestance, tedy nás. Musíme si na něj dávat pozor. Dobrá, tak o co jde?
So many people have died. Why?
Let me start from the beginning. The grave digger was the first one. He probably just happened to be in the wrong place. Then it was Sir William's doctor. He stayed at the cemetery and saw something he was not supposed to see. The tailor's death is not clear yet. Maybe it has nothing to do with anything at all. And finally, adieu Jack and his hefty fellow. They both were troublesome witnesses, so their deaths make sense.
You forgot Brian.
Certainly. Somebody is systematically getting rid of all witnesses.
And what about the tailor?
As I already said, maybe he has nothing to do with it. I would like to ask a journalist about him, but I'll have to do that later.
Could Sir William have done all that? Do you think he's a vampire or something?
Definitely not. His reputation is nothing but a fabrication by local newspapers. There's nothing more to it. It was only bad luck he was buried alive because of an unfortunate coincidence.
What? But it's impossible. I was also...
Everything is possible. What did you want to say?
No, nothing. Never mind. Go on.
There is nothing more. Now we have one chance. We have to find Sir William's body or find out what happened to him.
No počkat. Takže Williama pohřbili zaživa, ale nás s Brianem taky. Probíhalo to stejně. Skoro vypadá, jako by se ten noční jezdec snažil zbavit i Williama. Možná taky jako svědka. Nebo že by noční jezdec byl William?
I can't get the Night Rider out of my mind. He looked dangerous.
Could you recognize him?
I'm afraid I couldn't. I didn't see his face.
Where was the last time you saw him?
I tried to pursue the bastard, but he escaped through the canal.
Would you be able to recognize the place where you lost him on a map of the canalway?
It would be useless. I lost him just before the crossing. so he could be anywhere.
Well, there is nothing we can do then.
You should know what happened with the owner of the house we were robbing. Brian didn't kill him.
I am not going to discuss this with you right now. We have another case to solve.
But I just want to explain.
There's nothing to explain, and that is enough on this matter for now.
Jo, ale my jsme ho ledaže by ho Brian tehda opravdu zabil. A nám jenom namluvil, že se mu nic nestalo. Možná to tak udělal.
I find this among Jack's stuff. That's what led me to the theatre. It might interest you.
It rings a bell. That's it.
What?
The cigarette. I've been wondering for a long time who smokes cigarettes wrapped in a leaflet.
It was definitely adieu, Jack.
Yes, now it is perfectly clear. However, this means he had been waiting for someone at the cemetery gate before he robbed the tomb. Someone must have hired him.
The night rider? The man I saw at the canal?
I think it is more than certain. That is an important lead, Mr. Moor. All clues point to a single person. The problem is, we have no idea who that could be.
No jo, ale my taky máme tu šálu.
You just reminded me of something. Is it possible to find out who it belonged to?
Where did you find it?
Jack was holding it. I think he ripped it off the night rider's face.
And you are telling me this now?
How could I know it was so important?
Give it to me. Indian silk. Damn, that changes the whole situation.
I don't get it.
Mr. Moor, I'll need your help.
What kind of help? Do you want me to kill someone?
No, I want you to get into the tailor's workshop at Wilson Street somehow. I need you to bring me the account book. I doubt it is still there, but we have to try it at least.
And that's it? You can get it yourself.
Trust me. It is important. Now go.
Já to nechápu, a proč jako? No tak dobře, no, tak my tam teda půjdem. Říkal Wilsonova ulice. Já teda doufám, že to najdem. Takže Wilsonova ulice Krejčí, jo, vydáme se tam. No, koukám, že ten Krejčí si docela žil, když ještě žil. To je slušný obchod, pořádně velký, tam by se dobře loupilo, ale proto tu nejsme. Tady venku není vlastně nic k vidění. Takže rovnou půjdeme dovnitř.
As I can see, there's a pretty big mess. Someone's been here already. Master Detective thinks it's very easy, but it's me again who has to do all the dirty work. And if there's somebody inside waiting with a knife, I'll meet Brian sooner than I'd like to. So let's do the damn job.
If I may say so, I'm not sure that sending the boy there was the right step.
Don't get sentimental over him, Father. He's not a boy. He's a thief and a murderer.
But you are cooperating with him in any case.
I have to. Otherwise, I'd have to shoot him dead or send him to the gallows.
You should take into account that he might flee or end up just like our poor Mr. Talbot.
Yes, I realize there is such a risk, but I have no other choice.
If you just went with him.
I cannot, Father. I'm compromised. In that workshop, I was knocked unconscious, and a picture was taken of me with a corpse. I find it hard, but I cannot go back there.
So we can only pray that the boy will accomplish his mission.
There's a pretty big mess in the workshop. I think somebody's been searching for the same thing I was.
And you haven't?
I'm more experienced and talented, you know. I have it here. The account book at your request, Mr. Briscol.
I will take a look at it now, Mr. Moore. Father Mulcahy has very kindly offered us sanctuary.
I wouldn't have expected that, but thanks. And if you find anything out, let me know. I really wonder if it was useful.